My name is Joseph. People call me the dreamer. But honestly, I should also be called the man with the fashion history. Why? Because everything started with my coat. My father Jacob gave me a robe of many colors, bright, shiny, and long. When I wore it, I looked like a rainbow on legs. My brothers, they were in plain brown clothes. Imagine me looking like a king, them looking like farmers. Of course, they didn't clap for me. And then I made it worse. I had dreams where they all bowed to me. So picture me, in my colorful robe, saying, "Guys, one day, you'll kneel before me." They looked at me like I had just told them I would eat all the food in the house. One day, they had enough. They pulled off my robe, threw me into a pit, and sold me as a slave. Just like that, my fashion show was over. I was taken to Egypt and sold to a man named Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. Life wasn't easy, but God was with me. Soon, I was in charge of everything in Potiphar's house. Not bad for a slave, right? But then came trouble. Potiphar's wife. Every day she looked at me like I was a plate of jollof rice. She kept saying, "Joseph, come and lie with me." I said no, because I feared God. One day she grabbed my robe. I ran so fast I left the robe in her hand. My second robe lost. And what did she do? She lied. She told everyone I tried to attack her. So I was thrown into prison. From a colorful robe to a slave robe, then to prison chains. Fashion was really not favoring me. But still, God was with me. In prison, I met two men, Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker. They both had strange dreams. I told them the meaning. The baker's dream meant bad news, but the cupbearer's dream meant he would get his job back. Everything happened just as I said. I told the cupbearer, "Don't forget me when you're free." Guess what? He forgot. Typical. 2 years later, Pharaoh himself had dreams. Dreams no one could explain. Suddenly, the cupbearer remembered me. There's a guy in prison who interprets dreams. Finally, they brought me to Pharaoh. I told Pharaoh his dreams meant 7 years of plenty and 7 years of hunger. I also gave him advice. Store food during the good years, so Egypt will survive the bad years. Pharaoh was so impressed. He made me second in command, basically Prime Minister of Egypt, from prisoner to palace, just like that. And the best part? One day, my brothers came to Egypt to buy food. They didn't recognize me at first. The same brothers who threw me a pit were now bowing before me, just like in my dream. Talk about fashion revenge. But instead of punishing them, I forgave them. Because the truth is this: clothes can make you look special, but it is God's plan, favor, and forgiveness that make you truly great.